Football. Hallelujah. They did get the banks of lights. The secondary banks of lights have come on. It makes a lot of difference in how well we're able to see what's happening down on the field, I'll tell you. Okay, Joey Christensen will kick off for Kennewick. And he, of course, will kick from the 40. And Shadle Park has a man standing at their own 8-yard line. And we suspect that will be Ryle Kaiser or Jack Lane. It's Jack Lane. It's Kaiser, the up man, who takes it at the 19, straight ahead and out to the 30-yard line. And that's as far as it gets. And with that opening kickoff, the game finally underway. There's a host of red, listen to me, green and gold balloons. Shadle Park Highlander colors. Helium-filled balloons float toward the sky in Spokane. Beautiful night for football. It's clear. And there's the first play from scrimmage. It's a pass. Ripping to, holy mackerel, ripping to Todd Toro, the split end. And it went 70 yards, and just like that, Shadle Park is ahead 6-0 with exactly 13 seconds gone in the ball game. Holy mackerel, that's the one thing Ed Troxel did not want to see happen. Mark Rippon, a little short swing pass to his split end, Todd Toro, and Toro took off down the sidelines and just plain flat out ran everybody between him and the goal line. Sure did. It was, he's fast. 70 yards in 13 seconds. Well, not all that time was that play either. Part of that was consumed on the kickoff. Barrington will attempt the extra point. Nope. And before that ever happens, there's a penalty flag thrown. So in 13 seconds, we've got our first 6 points on the board. First complete pass from Mark Rippon. 70 yards that play went for. And the first penalty flag. And it's against Shadle Park. Offsides is the indication. So instead of kicking from the 2.5, they'll be kicking from the 7.5. Let's see what kind of a foot Barrington has. A correction, that isn't Barrington kicking the extra point. It's Mark Rippon. All right, let's see what kind of a foot he has. We know what kind of an arm he's got. Kick is up, and it's straight through. So, 13 seconds gone in the ball game, and it's 7-0, Shadle Park. We'll be back with Highlander kickoff after this 30-second timeout.
After the game, just before dinner, anytime you need a grocery item in a hurry, you hurry to Ben's Jet Mart, 1001 North Vollen in Kennewick. Ben's Jet Mart is the biggest little store you'll ever find, with a full range of grocery and convenience items for your needs. And Ben's Jet Mart is open when you need them to be, from 6 in the morning to 10 at night through the week, from 7 till 10 on Saturday, and from 8 to 10 on Sunday. Remember the name, Ben's Jet Mart, 1001 North Vollen in Kennewick.
Yeah. Back live, Albee Stadium set for the Highlander kickoff. 13 seconds gone in the first quarter of tonight's ball game, and it's 7-0 Shadle Park. One complete pass, 70 yards, a touchdown for Mark Rippon. One reception for Todd Toro, the same 70 yards, the same 6 points. Rippon's extra point good. Norm? Does this remind you of the Kennewick Walla Walla game we did in reverse?
Yeah, it does, but I'm not surprised because everybody has said this week that they expected Shadle Park to come out and score quickly, and that's just exactly what they did.
You don't score much quicker than that.
Well, Kennewick was
Barrington to kick off. Low, bounces on the ground at the 30, picked up on the 21 by Gordy Hudson. Out to the 30, to the 34, the 35-yard line. Fine return by Gordy Hudson. The kick was a strange kick. It bounced at the Kennewick 45-yard line, then bounced straight up into the air, and Kennewick wants to get moving in a hurry. Their offensive formation was set almost as soon as the officials marked the ball. Here we go. Pitch is back to Palmer. He comes to the right side. He has some room to block and fumbles the ball, and Shadle Park has got the ball at the Kennewick 37-yard line. Shadle Park Highlanders playing tough defense as well. Neil Palmer took a pitch and had some room around the right end. And just as he cleared the line of scrimmage and looked like he had 6 or 7 yards on top of that, he was hit and fumbled the ball. Shadle Park has it. 1st and 10, Kennewick 37. Rippon sets the team. He is a big kid. Look at the size of him. Even from up here, he's big. He's got Fuller and Bell in the backfield. Takes the snap. Hands off to Bell on a counter play, and Bell doesn't go. Fuller, correction. The senior fullback, or the junior fullback, and Bell has, Fuller has very little room. They give him a yard. It's actually not even a yard. Bring up 2nd and 9. Clock running now with 11 minutes left in the first quarter. It's 7-0 Shadle Park. First play from scrimmage, 70 yards on a pass play. Rippon calmly Very poised, up to the line of scrimmage. This time fakes the counter, throws straight over the middle, complete to Kent Schaefer, and Schaefer is down to the Kennewick 11, 16-yard line. Holy mackerel. Same play, same formation. They ran the first play from scrimmage on a yard on the ground. Dan Fuller on the counter. He faked it to Fuller on the counter, and then just stepped back and fired over the middle. It was complete to Kent Schaefer, and the play carries clear down to the 11-yard line. It's 1st and 10, Shadle Park from the Lion, or the 16, from the Lion 16. Rippon to Bell, and Bell's got about 4. To the 12, well, let's see. Now 13-yard line. Give him 3. 2nd and 7, Shadle Park. Just a little cutback. My backs are split now. Rippon dropping straight back, pro formation, and let's see if it's complete or not. Pass intended. It is. It's complete to 21, Steve Rector.
We got a flag on the play.
There is a flag. Let's hope that's against Shadle Park. It is against Shadle Park. That's good because that pass play was complete inside the 5-yard line down to about the 4. But we've got an illegal motion penalty coming up against Shadle Park. Whew. He's thrown 3 passes, 3 completions to 3 different receivers.
Not quite the way you want to start a football.
No, not if you're on defense. No, sir. Notice that they did run out of the pro set that time.
Right. I recognize the pro set every time I see it.
Watch the pocket form around Rippon. We'll expect a pass play here. It's 2nd and 11. Pro set straight back into the pocket. Pass is intended for total complete at the 3-yard line. Holy mackerel. Good heavens. I wish there was something good I could say right now in Kennewick's favor. I don't know what it'd be. He was wide open. And I do mean wide open. Yeah, Ed Melville, who's in at a defensive back for the Lions, was the closest man to him. Melville's the one who drove him out of bounds at the 2.5-yard line. It's 1st and goal to go. 9:40 left in the first quarter of action. Shadle Park knocking on the door again. Backs in the pro set. Rippon barks signals. Gives to Fuller, and Fuller's in for the 6. 13 points in 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Is Shadle Park an explosive offensive team? I think we can say that safely. Dan Fuller, the 6'1", 185-pound junior fullback, took it in from the 2.5. So they've scored 1 on the pass, 1 on the rush. And again, Rippon will attempt the extra point. Snap is a little high, but the placement's down. The kick is up and right through the uprights. So with timeout on the field, our score is Shadle Park 14, Kennewick nothing. Let's take this 30-second timeout.
All right, Tri-Cities, the time has come to get your glass in shape. That's right. Get rid of those single panes and sloppy screens that are a drain on our energy and replace them with insulated windows and doors. It makes no difference whether you're remodeling or building new. Your glass is important in saving energy and money. So get off your glass indifference and make a change for the better with insulated windows and doors from Bond & Company Glass. They take the drain out of energy and the pain out of glass.
Back live, Joe Albee Stadium.
Is leading by a score.
Back live, Joe Albee Stadium in Spokane, and as Norm said to me during that time,
9:20 to go now.
and as Norm said to me, 2 minutes 20 yard line.
Kennewick Lions stand.
I've forgotten how it works in high school out of bounds.
They must get it at the 40 because they start the clock.
Yep, they will. Kennewick will get the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Near side hash marks. Kennewick moving from left to right on your radio dial or from the north to the south end of Joe Albee Stadium here in Spokane. Fine night for football. A little crisp in the air. In fact, it's a lot crisp in the air. But the weather's clear and no sign of rain. I heard the weather forecast on the way in said less than 10% chance. Palmer, Banker, the backs. Banker, correction, Conley on the option. Conley keeps around left end and is out to the 45-yard line. An excellent fake to Dennis Banker. And he and Conley and Palmer rolled left together. And Palmer was well covered, well defended, no chance to pitch. Conley wisely tucked it and moved forward for a gain of about 6, or 5.5. They got 2nd and 5. So Kennewick has that first play fumble jitters out of the way. And let's see what the Lions can do with the football now on offense. Straight ahead, Banker. Nope, fake to Banker, and again, Conley forced to keep. No man to option 2. No way he could get the pitch to Palmer. In fact, he did well to get back to the line of scrimmage. He was horse-collared. Pardon me, he was horse-collared by number 51, Vince Kopic, the senior interior linebacker. No gain on the play. In fact, he lost about a foot. 3rd and still 5. Clock running with 8:10 left in the first quarter. If you just joined us, Shadle Park has scored twice. It's 14-0 Islanders. Kennewick with the ball at their own 46. 2nd, 3rd and 5. This time the give is to Palmer. Palmer tries the interior of the line and gets maybe a yard. 73 was there. 32 was there. Jeff Hogan and Tim Rippon. Tim Rippon, the senior. Mark Rippon, the junior. They're brothers. Mark on offense, obviously, the quarterback. Tim plays an interior linebacker slot. And it was Rippon and Hogan on that tackle. Ball now at the 47-yard line. It's 4th and 3. Punt formation, go the Lions. Tim Utek will handle the kicking. 2 men deep. No. It's a fake. Pitch is to the snap. Went to the up man, Dennis Banker, and Banker's out to cross midfield, and he's down to the Shadle Park 47-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 Kennewick. Yeah. Little spooky. So Ed Troxel, short end 14-0 score, decides it might as well be gambling time a little early in the ball game. 1st and 10 Lions. Pitch to Banker. He's got a blocker in front of him, 2 blockers in front of him. Cuts back and is down to the 41, maybe the 40-yard line of the Islanders. A good run by Dennis Banker. Some fine second effort after he was hit by John Vanos, that is, the cornerback. And that's a gain of about 7 yards. Excellent run by Banker, showing the power that he's had all year long. The play developed as a sweep to the left, and then Banker cut it back inside. After the blocking had cleared on the outside, he cut back inside, moved upfield. 2nd and 3. Straight ahead goes Neil Palmer, and Palmer is very close and might have the first down. It's either they're going to mark it first down or they're going to mark it close enough to measure. Let's see what they do. Nope, they're going to measure. Well, I'll play a little Hank Stram here. He's got it by 6 inches. It looks to me like he's got it by about 6-8 inches too, Norm. I know it's awful easy to sit up here and be nitpicky when you can't see the football because we're 70 yards away from it. But looking at the hash marks where the football is and then where the chains were on the far side, I think they've got the first down. All right, Hank, you did it. Hey, all right, farm out. They've got it. Another Kennewick first down. 1st and 10 Lions, and they're at the 37.
It is good. Timeout on the field.
Down, the Lions are on the march. Banker straight ahead has got a lot of room.
Conley slipped the tackle.
Or Conley, I mean. I wish he'd quit faking the Banker, dang it. That's 3 times now. Fake to Banker, excellent fakes into the line, and Banker was clear way into the secondary, and Conley still picked up down to the 37 yards.
Shadle Park has been watching the films real close because they're shutting off the pitch out.
Yep, they sure are. They sure are.
Exceptionally well.
Kennewick is running up the middle low and in the interior well tonight. Something they haven't had to do much of this year, with the exception of occasionally.